Ugh, that dip got me soaked to the bone. I need to delayer.
How's your stab wound?
Got enough salt in it to preserve an entire duck for the winter. Thank you, CL.
You're welcome.
Wet shoes are no fun. Wet vest is not fun. Wet socks are no fun. CL?
What?
Stop staring at my legs.
I'm not staring at your legs. It's just, well, they're usually covered, so...
I'm a well-bred lady. I'd never show you an ankle.
Hush. I wasn't even... Oh, why? Why? Why would you do that?
What? I just poked you.
With your weird, too long, claw-like foot?
Oh, that bothers you that much?
Stop! Stop! Truce is off! Truce is off! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I really mean it!
Oh no, are you okay? CL? CL, are you okay? Too much terror? Oh, we haven't even gotten to our food yet. You know, maybe some bread will make you feel better. Wow, CL, look! There's that dark brown bread at the bottom of the box. It was hiding from us. Our luck's really beginning to turn.
It's cold pumpernickel, not dark brown bread. It's from Germany.
Oh, yeah, my favorite. Bloody Hannah, at least she's good for something.
You didn't answer my question, you know.
No, I didn't. What was it again?
Forget it. Maybe we should ration our food more.
What do you mean?
We don't know how long we'll be in the boat, and right now, we're hungry. But we're not starving. We should only eat when we are absolutely certain we need it.
Are you trying to take my pumpkin nickel bread away from me? CL, it's the only thing I have left in this world. Besides, those are big words coming from you. Look at you.
Leave me alone.
I know for a fact if I wanted to, I can sit on this boat for a week unbothered, but you'll dry out faster than a pressed flower.
You don't know me.
That's true, I don't. So, guess what? I didn't entirely miss your question earlier, so let me make you an offer if you really want to gossip. You tell me your tragic tale, and I might just share mine. I mean, we're floating corpses anyway. Right now, I'm wasting the rations, so it's a total death sentence. Oh, did you want any then?
Fine. It tastes salty.
Go throw yourself into the ocean.
That was one time.
But won't you tell me? Please, I really want to know.
You don't. It's my business anyway.
Okay, well, I'll keep my secrets then too. So,
there's things I haven't told a soul. The only one who knew was Sebastian. If I want to take this to the grave, then I can. I'm not even sure I should tell you.
But you're going to anyway, right?
No, I won't.
What, in a floating coffin? I'll explain who Jim is if you tell me how you made a contract with the demon.
It's none of your business.
As the spider, I've got some impeccable detective skills, so let's see if I can figure it out. Tell me when I get close to the truth, okay? I know there was a fire, and in it your parents were murdered, and then you thought I killed them. That's why you stabbed me.
I was tricked.
And I was 11. Even if I wanted to, do you really think I could have? Besides, I had completely different priorities than taking out some rich blokes.
Such as?
Surviving another day, not getting an infection. I was not doing very well, I'll be honest. I didn't know you existed.
How couldn't you?
Abandoned village, never let outside, work day in and day out. Anyway, did you ever find out who actually murdered your family, since we know now it was definitely not little old me?
The Queen killed them. It was some messed up sort of mercy, I think, though I can barely understand it. She loved them, so she killed them.
That does sound familiar.
She was also working with an angel, but Sebastian killed that bloody bird.
An angel? Whoa, I didn't know those existed.
He was a nasty thing. Or she. I wasn't sure.
How did that work?
The angel transformed. It was a very queer spectacle. Not unlike you in that dress.
I wish I knew that angel then. He sounds a lot more fun than boring old Claude or Dower Hannah.
You don't. Besides, he's dead. London burned to ashes, and from those embers we reinstated a false queen so as to not cause any uproar. The real one's dead.
That explains why I haven't had a new assignment in ages. I bet she doesn't even know about me.
Maybe.
She's better off. I don't care if the old one's dead. I never liked that old bat. Never trusted her. She was in cahoots with my dear old father, glorious United Kingdom, my ass.
Say that on land and you'll be skinned.
Aw, even now, are you still her little puppy dog?
No. I've barely had the chance to dwell on it, and it quite honestly makes me feel seasick. Does it not bother you being her spider?
When did I ever provide the indication that I liked my job?
You don't seem to be the type who enjoys hard work.
Are you calling me lazy? God save our gracious queen, long live our noble queen. God
Stop
save
doing
the
that.
queen.
You've got a terrible voice.
Send her victorious, happy and glorious.
You
God
mental!
save.
I'm stuck in the middle of the ocean with a mental patient. I'm hungry. Do we have more bread?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't we need to ration our food? Here. Does this one have a fancy name?
Maybe, but I can't really see it. Tastes like costino.
So, still no sight in that eye?
None. But it's getting dark.
Oh, did all the inbreeding give you shit night vision?
According to records, the Trancy family tree is as much as a spider web as the rest of your damn iconography. In fact, that might even be where it gets its name.
Yes, that's my family, all right.
Wait, if I can't see out of my eye, can you even still taste things? Because it seemed like you could taste just fine earlier.
Not really. I was lying.
Oh.
I can kind of remember the taste, so I was just savoring that.
Imagining something that isn't real. That seems to be a running theme with you.
Rude. I'm sure it'll come back. I've scorched my tongue in enough boiling hot tea to know that. Anyway, as you were telling me, the queen died. You saw it, right? How did she look when she died? Was she all old and decrepit?
No, actually. She was... Well, I guess I need to give some context.
Goody, I knew I'd get a story out of you.
So, I was in France, hunting her down. Sebastian and the angel had a battle on the Tower of Paris. I saw her for a moment, but of course the flashy bird was drawing far too much attention, so I called the fight off. Our contract almost ended, right then and there. But it didn't, because of me. I don't know why I didn't, but regardless, Sebastian was mad at me for that, so he left me at a hotel. My contract was still null and void.
No, he didn't. That's so rude.
Yes, he did. I had to find my own way back.
Oh no, I bet a tenderfoot little thing like you got swindled immediately.
Not immediately. I mean, no, definitely not. I'm smart. I eventually made it to Britain, just in time to see London ablaze. But when I arrived at her castle, I found it empty. I ran in, up the stairs, down the corridor, and to her unguarded quarters. And there she was, sprawled out on the mattress of a bed.
Oh, details. Did she throw up? Was there vomit and blood coming out of her eyes?
There might have been. She was covered in gore. It looked like the angel had stitched corpse flesh to her, like she had a raging infection.
Oh, black, gross. Continue.
What was the most bizarre part was that the angel had taken her from the body of an elderly woman to that of a girl.
He can do that? How?
I don't know.
So she was just a little lady lying on the bed covered in blood. That was what came of the old queen?
Yes.
And where was Sebastian?
At that moment, I had no idea. He had only came after Scotland Yard arrived to arrest me.
Let me guess, they thought you killed her.
Yep. They shot me too.
How are you not dead?
I'm stronger than I look.
Just like me. Okay, so where do you think Sebastian was? Oh, was he fucking that angel?
I wish I could say that wasn't a possibility.
Do you think the angel was in the body of a woman or of a man?
I tried not to think of Sebastian's preferences.
Back to the yard. I get it. I understand how that probably felt. I didn't get shot, but after the former Earl died, there was the strangest rumor that I killed him. My dear old Uncle Arnold wanted an investigation. The yard was at the manor for so long. Thankfully, they arrived after the rest of the boys had been vacated. They wouldn't have helped them at all, even if that was the job. Hell, they might even take them into custody, and besides, city orphanages are the worst.
What boys?
The boys of the manor? I let that slip, didn't I?
Let slip. If that was the case, you need to control your tongue.
Just let it go, okay?
Did you kill your father?
Yeah. Of course I did.
Why?
Because he deserved it, the old sod. Are you cold?
A bit, yes.
Want to...
I'm not cuddling you.
It's a privilege to cuddle me. A privilege I won't offer again. I was actually going to ask if you wanted to light the lantern.
Oh, right. That's a good idea. In case any ships are passing by.
Mm-hmm.
Let me strike the match. It went so well for you last time.
Okay.
Good. There. Nice and warm.
Oil burns so fast. And it just goes away once it's done. No ashes, no embers.
I don't care much for fire either. Hopefully we'll be off the boat by sunrise.
Let's try not to take any more swims.
I think we've passed that phase.
I adore how we've both given up on rowing.
There's no point. We don't even know what direction we're headed in.
And you got a splinter, you little baby?
No. I've got a bleeding blister.
Whatever you say.
I'm tired.
The sky with the stars coming out. It looks like dewdrops caught in a big web. Want to hear about the first time I saw Claude?
Sure.
So, when I first arrived, I was told by one of the boys of the manor that in order to summon him, I must drape a web over my face, like a wedding veil, and call out the incantation, "Ho hail Torona Rondero Turel." And I did, or rather that night I had a dream. I was running through this big grey forest, full of huge trees and blue mist. I did the ritual and then laid back, and he didn't show up.
Sounds like him.
But then the branches above me suddenly morphed into spider legs, and then I realized I was being held up by nothing but string, trapped in a web like an insect. And then he emerged in his true form.
What did that true form look like?
A big, huge, ugly spider with the face of a man. He asked me, "What is your wish?" And I was like, "I don't have one." And he was like, "What do you mean you don't have one?"
So, from the beginning, you didn't even have a goal?
I mean, I got one later on. Once I was sure I wasn't going to die, once my head cleared enough to allot that.
Why did you think you were going to die if you were back at your father's house?
Infection from the boys.
These boys?
In the end, I learned you made a contract with Sebastian. Sebastian, who I thought, well, there was this little kid back at my old village, yes? I loved him. More than words can describe, but a demon stole him away, and for a long time I thought that demon was Sebastian.
Huh. So, you wanted to break my contract to slight him?
In part, but I'm sick of lying. That's what I told Claude. That creature could only understand two things, greed and envy. What I really wished to do was break the contract to save you.
The kindness is appreciated, Alois Trancy, but I never needed or wanted saving. You were wasting your time.
So, what happened in that month away? That time between the fires and your return? Where were you? I won't tell a soul, I promise. There isn't a soul out here to tell.
Why are you possessed to know?
Because no one else does. Honestly, I'm scared to tell mine. Let's share our secrets so they're less scary.
It's fairly evident. It was a cult for summoning a demon. I was the lamb, and Sebastian was the beast. That was all.
A lamb is only killed once.
It can be tortured for a lot longer. You need to prepare it. Prepare the meat.
Were you alone? Did they fuck you?
What? Don't say such things! What is wrong with you?
I don't know. It's just a question.
Why would you ever ask that?
I don't know.
I bet you were poking through my memories from back then. You saw things that weren't yours to see. That's disgusting. You're disgusting!
I didn't see anything from that month.
I don't believe you. That's sick. How dare you?
No, I swear I didn't. At this rate, you'll flip the boat over, and where will our light be? No, CL, I didn't see anything. All there were black spots. I saw your maid, your gardener, your cook, your fiancé, the life you lived. I saw a brief glimpse of your parents, of your younger brother. But for that entire month, there was nothing. Darkness, total bottomless darkness. Whatever was behind it was sealed in by lock and key, so I wanted to know from you because you're the one keeping your keys so close to your chest.
You don't even understand how true that statement is.
No, I didn't. Because there are things I have held close to as well. But my soul became yours as much as yours became mine. There's no reason for us to have secrets, you and I, because even if I don't know what you went through, our darkness is in the same configuration. It's the same, even if it's hidden. We were not saved, we were both tricked. And I can only say that to one other person, to you, who will understand it. Otherwise, Claude, he'll get in my head again and he'll ruin all of it.
So, what?
Please, you already spilled my guts with your sword. You didn't know it, but at that moment it all made sense to me. The trance broke. I wasn't dying because I wanted Sebastian to be in pain, nor because I wanted to impress Claude or make him love me. I was dying because I wanted to protect you. Let me die being honest with myself. Let me drop this awful mask for once.
You don't even know what my real name is.
Well, you know mine.
There was nothing we could have done. My brother and I. There was nothing we could have done back then. Till he arrived. Until he made that contract with me. Only after CL was long gone. I wish we died together. No. He died. So I had to live. So I could take back what they'd stolen from me. They humiliated me. So I needed to hurt them. I needed to kill them.
And now that goal is complete?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Run my company, I suppose. Marry Elizabeth, though. He'll only think she's marrying CL, but she won't be. He's dead. I don't know. I don't know how much of this I can take. I'll burn England to the ground once again. I'll find all the people tangentially responsible for the deed, and I'll kill them. Make them all pay.
Wasn't the one responsible an angel?
Then I'll go up to the Lord in heaven and I'll slaughter him too.
That's a long way up.
Then, Alois, let's die. Alright?
What?
It's like you said. My goal is complete. I killed those who killed my family. Now yours is too. You broke Sebastian's hold on me. He'll never eat my soul, so... Alois. Or Jim, I guess. Jim, yes. Let's let it all go, okay, Jim? There's no point in us existing anymore, is there? So let's just stop. I'm serious. Don't give me that look. You said it yourself. I can't keep this facade up forever, because there's no one underneath it. You know it, don't you? I'd rather die than live another day as something I'm not, as something I have no right to be. I'm nothing without... Ah! Stop! I say, don't touch me! Bugger off! Stop it! Let go!
I won't do that, because the only thing keeping me here is that I need to make sure you get home safely. My goal isn't complete, regardless. You're not free from him, not yet. And I'll only be free if I'm with you.
I hate you. You're the absolute worst.
Just cry, it's okay. I understand.
I don't want you to understand. No one understands, especially not you. Can't we just die?
Luca didn't want that. You have to at least try to listen to his wishes.
I don't even know who he is.
He's my younger brother. Please,